Okay, this is just to demonstrate how you might go about finding the link to the Praze environment to submit your assignment number 2. Down the bottom of the blue menu bar on the left of our subject homepage is this link. Then if you click on the Praze peer review environment, you go to the opening screen, which is the dashboard for Praze, which will eventually, if you scroll down, give you a link to another page that you need to link on, the assignments page, where you'll see that there is a submit work button and a sign up button. But before you can submit work, you've got to sign up. So if you click on the sign up button first, if you're in a group, you may be able to give the title of the project you're working on. It could be anything really, but everybody else will need to know that same name so they can sign up for that group. You need to submit that. It already knows who you are because you've logged on to the LMS, so it's actually submitted your name plus the title of the topic that you're going to be working on, which other people can also sign up to. Having done that, you're going to link back to the main menu, and then linking back to the main menu gives you the opportunity to submit the work if you're the person who is the main person to submit the work. If you're in a group, it only needs to be one person that submits work, and the submit work is a little bit confusing in this case because you're not submitting work. What you are going to submit is a URL. So if you click on submit work, it already knows that you're in a particular topic, but if you read these instructions, there's a little bit more detail here. But so it knows you're in the topic virtual. That's the one that I gave it, or you made up. You can give the title of the submission something, a new name, but it's optional. So if you wanted to call it something, it might be call it virtual start page, because that is in fact what you're going to be doing. You're going to be submitting not the actual work, but a start page where the reviewers can get some instructions about where to find the work that you're submitting. So it'll be a link to some instructions, and the instructions will have in them a link to further material where you'll be showing people in doing the review what it is you want your students to do as a virtual learning environment. So the URL could be anywhere. It could be a web page, it could be a blog, or it could be a wiki. Let's pretend it's a blog, and let's pretend that the start page for our blog or the instructions for the reviewers are at Ben's new blog. So if we right click on that and then copy his location of his blog, just as an example, we can paste that address in just to show you the example of an address, and that address is really how you're going to be submitting your work. You're submitting your work via an address, and if you click on submit, that will be one that's recorded against your group name and your name. And then if you go back to the main menu, you'll see that you will have four buttons instead of 2. Having signed up and submitted work, you'll find that you can review the work of others. Actually, there'll be nothing there because unless they're allocated, and they won't be allocated until after allocation date where I have to set that. So if you click on review the work of others, I think we'll find that there's nothing there. Eventually, having got people to review your work, that is your particular project, you'll be able to read the reviews of your work on that link. So I'll just test this. I'm just going to click on review the work of others. Oh, it's got, yes, this assignment does not allow you to review work. Well, it's actually giving an error message at the moment because the work has not been allocated as yet. So that's how it is at this stage, but that's how you submit the work.